Hello, everybody. I just wanted to start a couple minutes early and wait for people to come in. Hello, hello. Happy Saturday. It's just a last minute decision. I was going to touch this up and see if it works with the paint I have, and I figured, well, why not do it live? So here I am. So I'll wait for some people to come in. I know it's Saturday and this wasn't planned, so um might not get a lot of people here. That's fine. I understand. I just felt like hanging out with you guys, just making a creative hangout and working on this and talking to you guys at the same time. So if you're here, let yourself be known. Say hello in the chat. I know it takes a while for people to get their notifications also, especially since they didn't know I was going to be going live. I might be going live later on too. I might be doing a pre-recorded pop-up, I think, for some of the books because I have to start getting them moving out of this house. Just too many of them. So keep an eye out for that also. And I hope you guys can hear me. Hope somebody lets me know that they can hear me. So I know my microphone's working. Sometimes it doesn't when I do these. And the fan on my laptop is very loud right now. It always does that about 5 minutes before I start. I don't know why. I see people, I watch the number of watchers. I see people pop in and pop out. Come say hello. Come say hello. Wait for some people to come in, I'll talk to everybody, and then I'll start working on this. While we have a break from the bad rain. I should check my phone to see. We're supposed to get another bout of it. I don't know where I'm going to check my area. Not bad. That's right, your birthday. What are you having for dinner? Thanks for coming by, too. Appreciate it. So nobody else is here. It's just you and me. So here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kim. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Happy birthday, girl. Hope you have a good one. Hope you're having a good time. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. So there was your birthday song on the day of your birthday. Happy, happy birthday. I don't even know if you heard it. You might not have even been in here for that. Actually, you could catch the replay, I guess, right? Well, we have a big whopping 0 people here. Thank you so much, everybody. So I guess I'll be talking to myself for this. That's cool. I do that on a regular basis anyway. But I just thought some people might want to hang out too. But I don't see anybody. All right. So we'll see if anybody wants to come hang out. If not, maybe I'll just end the stream. Did you hear it? Were you here for it? What are you having for your dinner? Hello, hello. If anybody else is here, please chime in the chat, say hello. You just missed me singing happy birthday to Kim. All right, so I guess I'm just going to start. So I got this vintage crucifix from the antique mall. Somebody else said they wanted one after Bob won one. And then when I showed it to them, they said they didn't want it. So Bob is next in line for this once I touch it up. And then if he doesn't want it, then I'll make it offered out to whoever is interested in it. Ooh, nice. That sounds yummy. You eating those breadsticks? So as you can see, his knees are chipped. The cloth over here has a chip in it. Right there. He had a little dot here, but what I did was I used a fine nail file to try to flatten it so it's not such a three-dimensional chip. And I actually made the wound, whatever you might want to call it, bigger to try to make it smoother so it wasn't like a step into the metal. And would you like to show that? Well, you could sort of see it there. Hey, Jay, thanks for being here. All right, so it doesn't want to focus. And then you could see on the face the work that needs to be done on the face, the nose, the eyebrow, the thorns, the crown of thorns. And you can see on the side there now, hopefully it'll focus. How about if we hold it this way? You want to focus on it there? You can see that better. And he is metal, not plastic, like the one that Bob won. So this is probably even older than the one he had that he got from me. This one also has beautiful detail, but we're going to try to fix that up today. The thing is, I'm using the Tester's model paint. This is the closest color I have I'm gonna have to mix it with some white. And the thing with this stuff is it dries super fast, so I'm gonna have to be really quick about it once I find the right shade. And it might take a couple tries and it might take a couple layers to try to get it right. And then we'll try to touch up here, and then we'll do some brown up in here, in the crown of thorns, and then, we have to do the fingertips too. I don't know if you saw the fingertips. How about that? Now you can see the fingertips needs the work. So I just wanted to have a hangout with everybody, and I'm sure a lot of people are busy today, so that's all right. That's the other hand. This had something on the top, but it was round apparently, so I don't know if it's the Inri banner, because the Inri banner is usually like this rectangular shape. This was something round on here, so I'm not sure what was on it, but I'm sure so you can be creative and put something else up there. I'll be right back. I have to go get a tissue. Okay. Well, I guess it's just the three of us, guys. Let me get some plastic, something plastic here. I'll probably do it on a plastic bag. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, and I'll just leave that up to the buyer. I don't really have anything here that I could actually use to put, in that area. I mean, I might in a bits and pieces bag, but I'm not going to go tearing through things just for that. So, oh, maybe I'll use this baggie. All right. Baby? Baby? Hi. Lay down. So, if they want, they could just use something to get the glue residue off with, and maybe just use that for the nail hole. I don't know. All right, so I'm just going to get going on this and try to match up the best I can. This was the closest color. I'm very limited on my testers paints. I don't get them on a regular basis. So I just went with what I thought could be the closest, and I'll do it from there. Let me put on my blind person glasses here so I could see better, at least a little better. And we're going to try to, and like I said, it does dry quickly. So I'll move my paintbrushes over here. We have this beige color. I don't know. He might be trying to tag people to come here. He's good that way. He'll share it out and try to message people, some of the regulars. Okay, so I think I'm going to use a number 1 brush. And first I'm going to try to get the right color here. We're close to it, but it dries so fast. Dries so fast. It's too dark. It dries really, really fast, so it's hard to figure out the correct color. Uh, let's see. So we'll do some of that. Still too dark. Need more white in it. We'll see what we can do with that. See how that looks. We'll smooth it out later. We just need a little base to cover the metal right this second. Just to give it some kind of substance. And this might be close to the color of the cloth on here. So we'll put some of that on there. It will need another coat. So I know what the birthday girl's doing. What are you up to, Jay? And we can go over that with darker color in a little bit. At least we have a base for it right now. There. All right, at least we have them covered up for right this second. Do-it-yourself haircut, huh? I try that with my bangs. Okay, we'll do a little bit darker on the hands now. Just, oh, here comes the storm. Here comes storm number 2. Let's see. Check the fingertips. Fingertips are good. Go next shade darker on his face. This isn't a tutorial, it's just something I thought that, some of my peeps would show up for a hangout just to hang and talk on a Saturday for some company. Mhm. I'll probably just even this out. Like some shading. Oh, one of those. I gotcha. I gotcha. Piece of cake. There's a piece. There's some paint here that I'm trying to work around so I don't get my arms in it. Okay. Oh, it's pouring out there. It is pouring. So really, as you can see, it doesn't take much time to touch something up like this. Oh, that could have been it. That could have been it. That's very possible. I'm going to do some highlights on the tools, even though they weren't damaged or anything. I just want to do a little highlight, make it more three-dimensional. More dimension to the piece. Okay, let me rinse off my brush. It's drying a little bit. So we're going to make him actually a little better than he was because I'm giving a little more definition to the muscles in the arms and the hands. So where is my jar of thinner again? Okay. You can use some thinner to actually draw out the paint more and blend it. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Right. Hey, Dolly. Ooh, nice. What you up to, Dolly? Eating cookies? Of course, you had cookies earlier. That's what cookie monsters do. Oh, kayaking, nice. All right, I'm going to try to highlight his eyebrow and redo the crown of thorns. All right, let me get the brown. Oh my goodness. And that means you're getting older too. Hope you took pictures. Graduating in 2 weeks. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right. The crown of thorns, we're going to have to lighten up a little bit because that's way too brown. So I'm going to put some white here and add a little bit of the brown and mix it here. Take some more, mix it. I don't want it too overpowering and black because this brown is really, really dark. All right, so let's see. Good, good. I'm going to have to go take a look if you posted them. So we're going to lightly run the brush over the top of the crown of thorns. Sort of a half dry brush technique. And do this side. Do it around the back. That looks much better than the metal it was worn down to. Oh, okay, good. I'm going to have to go look. So this is actually really going to be a one of a kind because I kind of customized it myself. And we'll do some around the back of it. Cool. Much better. Looks much, much better. Let me rinse this off. And then also what I'm going to do is try to do a little very light wash of the brown under the eyes. Give that dimensional look for a little bit of shading. Little bit, little bit. Just a little bit. Right there. And a little bit right there. Then we're going to take a little more of the peachy color, a little more thinner, kind of balance that out so it's easier to work with. We'll do some on the cheeks. Get more thinner. little bit of the white. A little more thinner. And we'll do that down the face, across the top of the brow, nose. Okay. I'm going to rinse. Well, maybe everybody will check out the replay, huh? Maybe nobody got the notification. Who knows? Who knows, right? I appreciate you guys being here. Do. And I need a little more paint thinner on the chest to even that out, smooth it out. There we go. That looks a lot better. Very nice. All right. Still have that light part. We need to fill in here. And we'll highlight a little more to kind of bring that part forward. Oh, okay, Jay. Yeah, they've been really bad with that lately. I did start a couple minutes early to try to give people a head start to come in. Yeah, that looks good. That looks more 3D. I like that. This is a slightly lighter than the sides, so it looks like that drapery fold comes a lot closer. That's awesome. I'm very happy with this. Now I have to offer it to somebody that was waiting for another one, and if they aren't interested, it will be up for grabs. Anybody's wanting a custom touched up painted. I don't think you can even tell that the chips were there now, honestly. Just run some thinner over that to smooth it out more. He's got a little blemish on his leg with some blood that they put on there. And what we might do is that's got to get blended a little more. A little more blending on that. Thanks, Dolly. I don't know if you saw it beforehand. The before shot of it, but I showed up close in the beginning if you want to watch the beginning. Do a little bit darker here on the knee. The light part again. No, I think it's just us, guys. Okay, then I'm going to lighten this brown a little. Do some highlights on the crown of thorns. Okay. Let's do some highlights here and there on this. Give it a more dimensional look on the crown. Like that, so it's not so bold. And then I'm going to do a little dark piece under the eye. Very, very slight under the eye. There. And there. That looks good. All right, so we got that part done. Hey, Sharon, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit lighter wash on the knees. Actually, less orangey. Like that. A little bit of highlight going down the legs to accentuate the boniness. that. I had tacos for dinner, lunch, dinner, whatever you want to call it. I was gonna start having the book sale tonight, but I don't think I'm gonna get anybody showing up. I might do a pre-recorded if I'm up to it later, and we just do some. We'll buy it now for right now. So hard to see with the glare. No, Mouse, stay down. I got paint. Go, baby. Go, go. I'm sorry, I got paint. I don't want to overdo it, so I think I'm just going to do some blood. The blood that's dripping down his head a little bit, and then I'm going to be done. Yeah, it sure is. Okay, let me rinse my brush. Did I get paint on my arm? I might have. All right, and then what was I going to do? A little bit of the blood. Just a little bit to replace what I painted over here. Just a little dot of it going down his face like that. Oh, some in here. And there was some here that was coming down. And some here on this side. think all the rest of the blood shows up good enough. All right, let me rinse my brush. So we'll close that up. Give this a minute to dry so I can see if there's any other imperfections in it. Just looking at it. I think it looks pretty good. Happy with that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where everybody is. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. I want to smooth out the chest a little more with some thinner. All right. Yeah, that's strange, isn't it? Because I haven't seen the chat go higher than 4. Right. I think I'm happy with that. Except for that spot right there. Just little things bother me as I hold it up straight to the light. And if I play with it anymore, I'm going to mess up something. So I got to know when to quit while I'm ahead. And I will show it to you guys. Give me a second. Let it dry for a second. I've been on for an hour. Oh. That's all right. I won't do a last minute thing like this again. I just thought it would be a fun thing to do and have everybody come on, or most of the regulars come in and chat with me and everything while I was working. It wasn't really a tutorial, it was just something I could work on while I was talking to you guys. So, let me wipe that off before I get that on me. Put that away. There. Yeah, I might do a pop-up tonight, pre-recorded pop-up. Oh, nice. Maybe people just aren't interested in hanging out with me or watching me paint, so that's understandable. They just want to see jewelry sold, you know? So, oops. Let me see something here. Oh, I got a weather alert. Severe thunderstorm. Let's see what it says here. Yeah, we're still going to get some through 11 o'clock tonight. Then we're going to have more rain tomorrow. That's all right. All right, so we'll give it a little bit to dry as I clean up this stuff, and then I can show it to you. I like hanging out with you too, Dolly. Let me throw this out. And throw these out. And this. Put these away. I left that. They had a drip of blood on the leg right there, and I just left it there. I didn't paint over it. That was original, so. All right, let me make sure these lids are on tight enough. And tomorrow's jewelry sale is we're going to be selling right out of the jars, just like we did. What day was that? Wednesday? Like we did this past Wednesday. Right? Is that when we did it? Yes. I sold right out of the Goodwill blue box on Wednesday night. That's right. That's what it was. Combination unboxing and sale. 3 nights ago. So we'll do another one of those Goodwill blue box unboxing sales soon too. They're just hard to get. All right, and I think I'm going to take some clear. I was never good at painting anything but a house. My ex, on the other hand, is a great painter. She restored a drugstore Indian. Oh, nice. Wow. I got another alert. Stop giving me weather alerts. Severe thunderstorm watch. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. I know. I saw it the first time. Stop. Go away. I saw it already. Okay. Yeah, you paid it yesterday. That's when I invoiced everybody. So it'll be going out Monday. Yeah, I got it yesterday. Yep. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of matte sealer on this. No, I'm not. I don't think it even needs it. Because even the matte sealer gives it a little bit of a shine, and I don't want it to. I think we're good on this. Oh. All right, I think I'm going to put a piece of paper across here. Give it a little shade. Is that better? Does that show up better? Does it focus more now? No. Let me see. So here's his hands now. They're on hand. And then I did a little highlighting on the arms and the muscle tone. There's the other hand. That was all, the fingers were all chipped. There's the knees that were all chipped earlier. You gonna focus on that or no? Those are the knees. This is where the cloth had a chip in it. On this side right here that I showed earlier. If you want to watch the replay, you can see. And I did a little bit more highlights in the middle part here, so it looks more three-dimensional. And the camera's being butt. Come on. Focus so everybody can see. Yay, focused. Yay, there you go. And you see the knees there where they were all chipped. And then moving upwards, he had a chip over here in his pec muscle. And that is gone. How about there? Do you want to focus there? And then if you remember too, his whole nose was chipped and over his left eyebrow was chipped too. And I'm trying to... Yay! There it is. There it is. And there's the top half of him in his face. And I redid the eyes. So there he is in his entirety. No more chips. And somebody's going to get a one-of-a-kind crucifix. So I added some highlights to it also. And I redid the crown of thorns, and then there was blood on there, so I just highlighted it, highlighted under his eyes, gave him more of a skin tone on the face. So, and here's the thunder. I love that the knees came out good with as thick as those chips were. You can't even tell he had chips in his knees. Or here, I don't think you can tell. So I'm gonna email the person that was interested in this. And if he doesn't want it, then it's going to be up for sale. And let's see if I can angle it down that way. There you go. He's all done. And I hope I can get him a good home. I'm going to do a before and after picture, and I'll make him into a side-by-side and show you guys the difference. And it's kind of cool because he was metal instead of plastic. So there he is. And I might throw some books together for a pre-recorded pop-up sale tonight. Just some of the books, because I have to start selling them off now because they're just overtaking my whole house. Um, so have an eye out for that. And I did post some stone critters. I posted earlier today. Um, Pre-recorded pop-up buy it now sale for the carved stone critters, if you want to check that out. But there we go. And Sharon, let me know which kind of books you want me to do first. What are you interested in? Let me put these paintbrushes away while I'm talking to you guys. Oopsie, dropped one. Okay. Yes, there were several new critters that I never got before, so that was kind of cool. Some of them I only had one of. Oh, all right. So no music and no recipe books. This is all quilting, needlepoint, knitting, crocheting, calligraphy, um, textiles, art from other countries, famous artists, things like that. So they're mostly like nice coffee table books and hardcover books. I left the sheet music behind. It was all a lot of guitar sheet music. I didn't take any of that because nobody told me they wanted any of it. I asked people what they wanted, so when I went there, I could grab that stuff, and I had 3 people respond to me, and that was it. So I just left the sheet music behind. I might have a couple pieces, but that's about it. But there was a lot there. I didn't grab it because nobody wanted it, and these books are like taking up a lot of room. They're big. And then I'm going to go through them and see what I want for myself. And then as I go, I'll probably be doing sales or maybe do a live or something. I don't know. And then tomorrow I'll be selling jewelry right out of the jewelry jars, which will be awesome. And I have them all stacked up here. I don't know how many we're going to get through, or how many people are going to show up. I know it's a bad time of year as far as selling goes because people are doing outdoorsy stuff. But it rained for me today, so I did indoorsy stuff. So, yeah, I might do a short one, maybe with 20 or 30 books, a pre-recorded pop-up that I'll post tonight. Who knows? I don't have enough people, that are going to be here for this. Hey, Annette. Annette, I might do a pre-recorded pop-up tonight to show some of the books because I have to start selling them off. So, Jesus is done. I got them all done. No more chips. Yeah, I might show some of the quilting ones tonight. I'm trying to think of what else. I mean, there's some variety things too. There's some older books and stuff like that. But I want to get through like the quilting and knitting and calligraphy and that type of stuff first. I have a few on woodworking. I have a few on um other kind of crafting stuff. I don't remember exactly. It was very overwhelming seeing all those books. The picture I posted on the bookshelf, that was only half of the ones that I had to go through. So, and like I said, if the person that was next in line for this does not want it, it's going to be up for sale. So if you know anybody that would like a nice crucifix, this one's interesting. It's got a groove going down each side on the back, which I thought was interesting. Like it might have been part of a bed or something or a headboard, and it slid into the headboard. It's very, very different with that groove going up the back. So let me turn him this way so everybody could see right there. And he's ready to go to his new home whenever that is. You could tell they airbrushed it because you see the original color, how it went over onto his waistline there. The color of this fabric went over here on the flesh color. So that they were like, they would just do the intricate parts after they would do like the main parts. They probably had templates or something, stencils. And he's a nice piece. He looked nice on somebody's wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and message the next person in line. One lady that was interested in a crucifix, I showed it to her with the chips and she said she wasn't interested and she was afraid how it was going to turn out once I restored it. So she declined on it, so it's going to be offered to the next person. And I could have fixed that, but I just want to leave that. That's an original feature of the original paint. You know, I didn't want to go crazy on it. So there is Jesus. And I left a little nick that they left there with the blood, that little drip of blood there, because it's original. It's part of the original piece. So it's cool that he's metal instead of plastic. So yeah, I guess maybe I'll get some books together and see if I have time to do that. And I'll post some. They're all over the place though. Like I have no room in my house to separate the books by category, especially with cats that would think, oh, there's a perch, and knock them over. So what I'm going to do is, as I hit a stack, I'm going to try to take certain ones from stacks and put them together. And some are going to be mixed lots. Some are going to be the same subject. I don't know. And I'm going to be working on this too. This is I guess it had a pin back on it. You can see there, but the pin back is gone. And I'm going to repaint the cameo on it. Because she needs some help. She needs some assistance. So I'm going to repaint this also. Not today, but I'm going to be doing that. And I don't know if I'm just going to keep it all one solid color like a cameo would be, or if I'm going to do some highlights in the hair, like pastel-y yellow or something in the hair, and then a little bit white for the pearl necklace that she's wearing. But that's going to be another project. So I look for stuff like this that people would automatically just throw out or put with their junk stuff, you know. I like working on stuff for the first time and experimenting. So it's a really cool piece. And it looks like an older one with the way this was welded on here. And I'm sure once it's repainted, somebody could do something with it. But she does need some assistance. And I'm hoping some people watch the replay of this and get to see this. And I guess I'll go, guys. Maybe be looking for that pop-up. And I check out the one I made earlier, the pre-recorded of the stone critters, because there are, like Jay said, there are some newer stone critters that I've not had before. So you just watch the video and you pick the ones you want in the comments. And I'm going to go over there and update that soon with the ones that people picked already. So if anybody's interested in the stone critters that I sell all the time, might want to give that a look-see. And everybody have a great night, and rewatch us if you can. Leave a comment under the video here on YouTube if you can. Make sure you liked the video and share it out if you want. And you guys have a great rest of your night. Look for that pre-recorded if I'm going to do it. If I'm not, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do